Okay, Robert, we were talking about compaction, and what I want to do is I want to show people what's going on underneath the surface.
Yeah.
And if you'll pull a plug, we'll take a look at it. I can guarantee you, in 2008, we didn't find soil that was this color.
No.
You know, it was heavily compacted, and in the low spots there was a lot of damage, salt damage, and when the sun would hit it at an angle, you'd see that sparkling salt look, and we were able to grow grass everywhere that we need to. And one thing that I want to point out right here is the parent material, and then when you get about somewhere along right in here, it's humus, it's black soil, and that's where the activity of the microbes are working. And they're moving on down, because if you could see this streaking down in here, they're following the roots, they're feeding off the sugars in the plant. And the whole concept of healthy soil is to get the biology built. And look at this, look at these roots down here in the bottom, and we're well below the surface down here. We're picking up a more nutrient load, and the biology will actually mine the nutrients out of the soil, because they have to make a living, and they got to eat and do whatever they do. And we've got a real good root underneath the top surface. This is a soil that everybody would be happy with, I think, and that's what we're able to create right here. You want to say anything about that, Robert?
Well, and I know one of the big differences too I've noticed since we've gotten on this program is we have so many more feeder roots now. And used to, these old roots would be slick, especially down here, and like he was talking about in that parent material, but we've got feeder roots everywhere, and so I know the nutrients we're putting on, the grass is actually feeding on it now. And just to expound a little bit on what Jim was talking about, low areas where we had some problems back in like 08, and that, well, actually every spring when I got here, if we didn't get some good rains, boy, we'd really struggle, and some years wouldn't have good fairways till June or July. And now we've these low spots that we used to have, man, the grass starts coming out early, and I know this year we've got better fairways sooner than I've ever seen since I've been here, and I know it has to do with the biology of the soil, and we built the soil up, and the grass has something to feed on starting in the spring when it's coming out of dormancy.